What's up, everybody? AJ Kirsch back at you. You know what to do right now. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you know exactly when new videos drop. Social media, merchandise, upcoming events, all that information can be found in the description of this video. And this video is actually going to be my last video for, I don't know, until I get inspired to do something else. WWE2Kfabe has been a blast. I had a great time doing it last year when I was the lead character, when I was Buzz. Still Buzz this year, but obviously not in the capacity that I was last year. And this year, I just don't feel like doing the whole thing. I don't feel like going through another 6 hours of cutscenes and kind of giving you the lowdown on what was going on at the time. So what I did was, the most recent episode was the chapter when Trey learns the truth at the Hall of Fame. Toward the end of my career mode, it was one of the most, the heavier scenes in the entire game. And so I covered that scene. And then at the end of that video, I asked you and I asked everybody on Twitter to ask their questions. What questions did you have about the making of process of WWE 2K20? I've got a couple questions here. If you asked a question, I appreciate it. No upcoming events to plug, really. I have a 4-day getaway in Tahoe this weekend, and I can't freaking wait. I plan on putting my airplane mode on and leaving it on probably throughout the entire weekend. It's been a long time since I've unplugged, so I can't wait. You know what I should plug, though, is my Patreon. That is live right now. You can check it out by going to patreon.com/AJKirsch. I still need 2 more patrons to hit my first goal, and remember, everybody who has signed up to my Patreon is going to be entered to win the signed Rey Mysterio card that came with the SmackDown 20th, there it is, SmackDown 20th Anniversary Collector's Edition of WWE 2K20. And your chances are 1 in 10, so your chances are actually pretty damn good compared to if I were to give this away on social media, for example. So patreon.com/AJKirsch, please check it out. Find something you like, sign up for a tier. I really appreciate your support. And without any further ado, let's get to the questions. First question here from Nilo C. the Coyote. Glitches. Yes, I know there are glitches. If WWE wanted a real Trey or Buzz and asked you to do it, kind of like what TNA did with Suicide, would you do it? Thank you for the question. Yeah, I would do it. Why not? Just to be able to say that I've done something like that, to get the experience of actually performing in WWE, well, on a regular basis, I guess. Yeah, I would do it. I think that'd be a lot of fun. And I think it would just add a new layer of, I don't know, blurring the lines, I guess, between video games and the real-life WWE. Next question. Brad Young asking, enjoyed the video. Thank you, Brad. If you were in Trey's position in the scene and you found out your best friend had been lying to you for many years to keep your feelings safe from the horrible truth, how would you react? Would you understand where your friend is coming from, or would you be mad at that friend? Both. I think I would be mad at that friend for keeping the truth from me and just continuing to perpetuate this lie. And at the same time, I think I would, after I was done being hurt and after my trust is, done being violated, I guess, I would understand where they were coming from and that they just kind of wanted to protect me and not see me heartbroken and distraught. But yeah, I'd be upset that they deliberately kept the truth from me about something so important for such a long time. Mad Games and Mashes. Why did my career end underwhelmingly, as it seems more like Brooklyn and Joe won, as Red and Trey still retired what Brooklyn wanted, and Joe is still champion what Joe wanted. So even though they kept in the Hall of Fame, they still really never got revenge, more like defended their legacy. Well, that's what I think it was about. I think it was more just about, getting their hands on Samoa Joe and Brooklyn Von Braun, just for kind of setting them up and for ruining their moment at the Hall of Fame. I mean, they were already going to retire. They were in the Hall of Fame because they were retiring. I think this was just about one more go at WrestleMania, as we often see from WWE superstars of the past. We see them come back at WrestleMania for one more match. Some come back for one or two too many, but that's up to the audience to decide. Yeah, I see your point. I mean, it's a little bit like, like there's no big crowning moment. There's no, raising the championship in the air and the crowd screaming and confetti falling down, and like there's less of a definitive "you did it" moment. But again, that's one of the reasons why coming up with a fresh take, something that hasn't been done before, telling a new story in through a medium that really it's just kind of one story. It's just your path to WrestleMania and winning the WWE Championship or the Universal Championship. So maybe it didn't work as well as the concept sounded. I don't know. I do see your point, but I feel like this was less about the championship and more about the story between Red and Trey and, their journey through their entire WWE career until the night they retired. Well, the night they thought they would retire, and then, of course, their final match at WrestleMania. Thank you for the questions. I appreciate it. That's it. Not a whole lot of questions, and that's fine by me. I didn't want to be here for 60 minutes. So, yeah, thank you all again for supporting WWE2Kfabe. I appreciate you subscribing to my YouTube channel. Again, make sure those notifications are on because I don't know what's coming next. I don't know when. So stay tuned. I don't think I'm done with my YouTube channel, not by a long shot, but like I said, I didn't want to do another 6 hours of cutscenes, and that means God knows how many introductions and outros and just what type of time commitment that would have meant. I just don't want to invest that much time into 2Kfabe. So I've enjoyed the ride. If this is my very last WWE 2Kfabe episode, then I appreciate you and everyone who has tuned in. I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly have. But I'm eager to see what lies ahead as far as YouTube and beyond. So until next time, I'm AJ Kirsch. Take care, y'all.